Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Saturday night against South Carolina was an electric environment. A lot of kids on hand. Class of 25 recruits. Made a video yesterday talking about the big three guys in this class of 24. Daniel Hill, Cam Michael, also Jordan Seaton. Look, it was an electric environment. I think it's going to be one of those nights that kids talk about as we start to move into recruiting for the class of 25. Hey, I was at that South Carolina game. I saw dark mode. I saw a hostile Neyland Stadium, similar to last year, the Florida game, the Alabama game, College game day on hand. Look, this fan base, I say it all the time. Sometimes I love our fan base, and sometimes I hate our fan base, and a lot of people want to twist those words and get upset, and they want to get mad. Look, one thing is true about our fan base, and that is we have passion. Look, we threw golf balls and mustard bottles at Lane Kiffin because of our passion. We shut down the Greg Schiano hire because of our passion. But one thing this fan base does that I cannot tolerate, and we're going to get into that in just a second, but as always, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up just below the video. It's quick, free, and easy. It helps this channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts, we're not insiders, we're not media. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. We are creating a community of Tennessee fans right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. Again, we are diehard, we are passionate, we kind of make the jokes around here, right? We've missed weddings, we've missed family events. That's because we are passionate. If you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. I will be live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Dauber will be in the house. We'll see if Vols JP comes to join us. X Factor will be here as well, talking all things Tennessee football. But let's get into it, man. And let's rewind time. Let's go back to when Jarrett Garantano was the quarterback. And I know a lot of you are probably cringing and groaning right now. Jarrett Garantano took a lot of heat, a lot of criticism. Then his family got involved. People are DMing family members. Don't cross the line. Look, we can be passionate, but this kind of irked me, man. I saw this on Twitter. I know you guys have already seen it as well. This was tweeted out. I love Vol Nation, but this pisses me off. You don't boo your own players. If you booed during this intro, you better not be cheering during his touchdown. Let's take a listen to what happened when Kamal Hatton was announced on the jumbo screen. You can hear the clear boos on the screen, and I know some of the arguments, man. I've seen them. I've read them. A lot of people saying, oh, well, he gets NIL money. You're a paid professional now. You have to take the heat. You got to take the boos. Let me ask you this. Let me ask, if that's your mindset, if your mindset is more focused on Kamal Hatton's reaction than it is the fans booing, what good comes out of it? What good comes out of booing our own? We've had the same conversations about Joe and the boos and the Nico chants and all that stuff. What good does it do to boo your own player? Do you think because you sit up there and boo, Kamal Hatton's going to all of a sudden play better? Do you think that you can sit up there and boo because you have an opinion and it deserves to be heard? Do you think if you sit up there and boo that Josh Heupel's listening and saying, oh, our fans are upset about Kamal Hatton, let me put him on the bench and play somebody else? What good comes out of that reaction to a player introduction? I just don't understand that. And, you know, you go back. This all started the South Carolina game a year ago. Kamal Hatton did not play a good football game. I understand that. I get that. And some people criticize us because we come on here and talk Tennessee football. But I'm always going to shoot straight. I'm always going to tell it like it is. I'm always going to talk about the game and give my opinions. That's different than booing. That's different than tagging a player on Twitter. If a player's going to hear what we have to say on this channel, they're going to have to be seeking out that information, whereas Kamal Hatton didn't seek that out. Kamal Hatton, if he's looking on Twitter, but don't tag him. Don't tag him. Don't boo him. I don't think this is a good look for Tennessee football, but it all goes back to that South Carolina game a year ago. Didn't play a good football game. Very chirpy, running his mouth in that game, and I get it. I understand it's frustrating to watch, but I said coming out of that game, I said during this offseason, I said going into 2023 that I expected that Kamal Hatton would be one of our best corners on this football team. And I said that he would not be defined by that one game at South Carolina. What did Kamal Hatton think about this? He went to Twitter. This is what he had to say. This has since been deleted, but you know how it is. The internet's forever. Says, none of the things fans do say affects me. But I can say my family, friends shouldn't have to deal with the nasty and disrespectful fans at every game, shouldn't have to listen to boos and nasty comments from our own so-called fans. And I won't stop addressing it until it's fixed. Now, do you agree or disagree with this? I think, when he goes to Twitter like this, he's done it before talking about this fan base. I think it only makes things worse. But why are we booing our own player? And right out of the gate, Kamal Hatton says there at the top, none of the things fans do say affects me. I don't believe that. I think it does affect Kamal Hatton because, again, why are you having to hear this from so-called fans, people that are pulling for you, people that are cheering for you? Were those fans booing, going back to the original tweet, were those fans booing when Kamal Hatton took the pick 6 to the house? No, they were celebrating. They were celebrating the touchdown. What good? Again, you want to try to validate it. That's fine. You want to come in the comments and tell me, Boogie, I can do whatever I want. That's fine. I will ask you, what good comes from it? What good comes from you booing a player? What positive comes? Why? Why are you doing it? I would love if you feel that this is valid, if you think it's okay to boo Joe Milton or boo Kamal Hatton or boo whoever. I want you to tell me what good comes from it. Don't tell me it's because of me. I get the opinion. I can say what I want. That's not what I'm asking. What good comes from it? I challenge you to put that in the chat. I also want to talk about this. A lot of people that are upset, a lot of people that are booing Kamal Hatton. He's not quite playing as bad as people think. This is from A to Z Sports. I've also seen it floating around Twitter. Tennessee corner Kamal Hatton has been much better than some people think. Says the image of Kamal Hatton bouncing off Florida's running back Trevor Etienne, who broke free and ran for 62 yards in Tennessee's loss to the Gators, has stuck in the minds of many Volunteer fans. That's evident from anyone who's been on a message board, social media, or been around the Knoxville area water cooler for just a few minutes. In many of their minds, that summed up their belief as to why Hatton is not a good player. In reality, the cold, hard facts show they couldn't be more wrong. Now, right there out of the gate, anybody who's been on a message board, social media, water cool, all that's cool. You want to talk about how Kamal Hatton's not a good player or Kamal Hatton needs to keep his mouth shut, all that's fair game. Just don't do it at the game. Don't boo from the stands. Don't tag him on Twitter. Don't message. Don't DM. Don't tag his family members. That's what I have a problem with. I don't have a problem with negative feedback or criticism. No problem at all with that. Goes on to say Hatton is one of the highest graded cornerbacks in the SEC by Pro Football Focus and among the top 25 in all of college football. That's our own corner, Kamal Hatton. His overall grade of 80.2 is the sixth highest of all corners in the SEC, highest in the Vols secondary. His mark for run defense does leave a lot to be desired at 50.6. UT fans likely won't be surprised at that part, based on his fundamentals in trying to bring down ETN. Goes on to say, however, his coverage grade has been exceptional, earning him a coverage grade of 86 from PFF. 86, that's an elite grade. 86 is an elite grade. Says that is seventh best in the nation amongst all quarterbacks. If I asked you right now, if you thought Kamal Hatton was one of the top 10 corners in the country, what would your response be? I don't think it would be yes. Says the coverage numbers from PFF show Hatton has been a blanket on receivers who have thrown his way. He's allowed just 10 catches on 26 throws to the receivers he's covering. Good for 38.5% completion percentage against. Those 10 catches have gone for 64 yards. He has 5 pass breakups, had 3 for all of 2022. Has 2 interceptions. Obviously, one of those was a pick 6. Says the second interception was particularly impressive last Saturday as Hatton anticipated the ball flying over the receiver and was in position to make the play at a crucial point. That was a turning point, right? We're trying to win the middle 8. You think that, hopefully we just get a stop here. Kamal gets the pick, takes it to the house. It's touchdown Tennessee, and we're off to the races. So I wanted to share that information and show you that maybe Kamal Hatton's a little bit better than you actually thought he was. And also, if you're one of the ones that are booing, you're one of the ones that think it's okay to boo, I want you to tell me what good comes from it. And I don't want to hear about me. I want to hear what good comes from you booing one of our own. Wanted to make this quick video, put a spotlight on that. We got to be better with that. Hey, you're going to do whatever you want to do, but I'm just saying I don't think we should eat our own. Make sure you smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, let me know your feedback in the comment section. What do you think about this topic of conversation? Also, go check out the merchandise. You can go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin VAWLS. Any and all support greatly appreciated. Any merch you pick up, I want to see you tag me on Twitter at Boogie Bentley. Let me know if you got some of that merch. I want to see you guys repping it, whether you're at Neyland Stadium or whatever the case may be. Also want to give a shout out to the members of the channel. You guys are who pay the light bill around here. Could not do this without you. Hit that join button down below. You can do it for as little as $1. You get custom Talkin VAWLS emojis, access to fan call-in shows, all kinds of fun perks and benefits, but also you are just supporting this channel, giving me the opportunity to jump on here and create content full-time, so I'm grateful for that. But that's going to do it for this one. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big orange.